and hello, and thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti Rao and I am both a real estate and a mortgage broker for close to 20 years. Now, last week I gave you a brief description on the N4, N5, N6 and the N7 forms of the Landlord Tenancy Board. So go watch that video, as some forms mentioned in today's video connect to them. Today I will cover 3 more forms within the board that are equally important and can come handy. But before we start, you know the drill. Make sure to like, share, subscribe and tap that bell icon. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. So today, let's start with the next form on the list, the N8, Notice to End Your Tenancy at the End of the Term. You can give this notice to a tenant for the following reasons. Reason number 1, the tenant has been persistently late in paying their rent. Reason number 2, the tenant no longer qualifies to live in public or subsidized housing. Now, you cannot use this notice to terminate a tenancy because a tenant no longer qualifies for the rent geared to income or the RGI assistance. If a tenant no longer qualifies for the RGI assistance and does not pay the new lawful rent, you can go back and use the N4 notice to end the tenancy early for non-payment of rent. But in the other scenario, this form can be applied. Reason number 3, the rental unit was made available to the tenant as a condition of employment and the employment has ended. But note, this does not apply to a superintendent of a building. There is a whole different form process for that situation. Reason number 4, the tenancy was created in good faith as a result of an agreement of purchase and sale for a proposed condominium unit, and the agreement has been terminated. Reason number 5, the tenant is occupying the unit specifically to receive rehabilitative or therapeutic care, and the period of tenancy agreed to has come to an end. Now, this reason can be a little bit complicated. So before giving out this form, please speak to a professional paralegal first. Next up, the N12 form. Notice to end your tenancy because the landlord, the purchaser, or a family member of the landlord or the new purchaser requires a rental unit for their own personal use. This form has caused a lot of issues for a lot of landlords because it has been misused a lot. You can give this notice to a tenant for either of the following reasons. Reason number 1, you, a member of your immediate family, or a person who provides or will provide care services to you or your member of your immediate family wants to move into that rental unit and occupy it at least for 1 year. That is the key, okay? 1 year. Reason number 2, the purchaser, a member of the purchaser's immediate family, or a person who provides or will provide care services to the purchaser or members of their immediate family wants to move into that particular rental unit. Now, before you think that you can just fill this form and evict the tenant, please speak to a licensed paralegal, because I have seen a lot of landlords pay a very hefty price for actually misusing this particular form. Last up on today's video, the N13, Notice to End Your Tenancy because the landlord wants to demolish the rental unit, or either repair it or convert it for another use. You can give this notice to a tenant for the following reasons. Reason number 1, you intend to demolish the rental unit or the complex. Reason number 2, you intend to convert the rental unit or the complex to a non-residential use. And reason number 3, you need the rental unit to be vacant in order to do extensive repair or renovations. But remember, if you are giving the tenant this notice for this particular reason, the tenant can choose to move back into the rental unit after the repairs or renovations are complete. However, before the tenant moves out, the tenant must inform you in writing of their intent to reoccupy the unit. The tenant also has to keep you informed in writing of what changes they have for their address for as long as it takes you to complete the renovation. So before you go and evict the tenant on the basis of renovation, see if the cost is worth the rent being received. So like I have said before, dealing with the Landlord Tenancy Board can be very daunting, and to figure out these forms on your own can also be quite challenging. That is why it is imperative to speak to a licensed paralegal for proper guidance. So stay tuned, as there are many more forms that I will cover in the course of these coming weeks. And if you have questions and want any kind of clarifications, please don't hesitate to call me. If you still don't know who I am, just go check my rating on Google and read my client reviews. Till then, you take care. And if you found value and liked this video and would like to see more content, then click on the boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Preeti Rao. My contact information is in the description box below. Make sure to hit like, share, subscribe, and the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.